take anything I say with a grain of salt, because I live under a rock, and I recorded this audio a few days before actually uploading it. But, man, I gotta say, these past few years have been a great time to be a Tally Hall fan. Lately, people have been freaking out because of Matthew from Treetown Sound on the Not a Trampoline anniversary was like, hey guys, by this fall, Tally Hall members are gonna have like a side project or something, and also implied that one of the band members will be performing at Sonic Lunch again. Yippee! For the record, I don't really think that Tally Hall is coming back. But I did have a dream a little bit ago where I said that, and then, like, the next day, they announced they were coming back and doing concerts, and I had to, like, eat my shirt in my dream. So, you never know. But I do have a few theories about what this side project could be and what it means. My main theory is it's Kojim Dip. I'm betting my money that Kojim Dip Part 2 is finally coming out, and that some of the tallies are involved. I'm actually pretty sure that I have proof that Tally Hall members are involved, which I'll explain in a moment. Bora is basically a Tally Hall member, and his band Kojim Dip was involved with The Mind Electric and Joe Holly. Joe also contributed vocals on the Kojim Dip album. Now, time for some lore. Last year I got stranded hundreds of miles from home because there was this weird storm going on, and the train got canceled. I ended up, like, camping out at a library until 2 a.m. or something, but just out of curiosity, I was looking up a bunch of random Tally Hall stuff. I ended up digging around and found Bora's portfolio for his mixing studio, The Laboratory. It was, like, noted in the Joe Holly demos, and so I was really curious, so I Googled it. So then I was just looking around on that website, and I got massively jump scared by a video of Ross performing the drums, and it had the title, "And We're Back," on the video. Maybe it was just Ross jamming, but it could have also been a recording for Kojim Dip, because this video was uploaded in 2018 to YouTube and Instagram, and 2018 was also when there was the Miracle Musical Reddit Ask Me Anything with Bora, Ross, and Joe, who would most likely be involved with Kojim Dip if they were doing something else. And back in 2018, Bora said, oh, Kojim Dip 2 is coming out in 2019. It did not come out in 2019. But in 2022, Bora did say this on a live stream.
Will there be a Dip album, I assume? There will be. I don't know if soon is the right term, because it's a lot of work, but yes.
Since that was only, like, a year and a half, 2 years ago, perhaps Kojim Dip's next album is getting ready to release soon. And perhaps Ross, and then most likely Joe or some other Tally Hall members are involved with it, and that could be considered a Tally Hall side project. I mean, there's definitely the other ideas that it could be any of the other members, because we honestly, who knows? Zubin appeared in the Spotify Wrapped thing, which had been the first time I think I had seen him since the, like, Keep Up the Good Work live stream. But he's also busy being, like, a doctor and stuff. There's also Rob. He's been working hard at Disney, but maybe he's doing something too. I don't know. Especially if it was mentioned during the Not a Trampoline anniversary. But who knows, man? Who knows? He's just too busy writing Disney Channel bangers, honestly. Here's an update as I edit. As mentioned, I live under a rock. Apparently, Rob came out with a new song last summer, which I didn't know. And it's not Disney related, but it is a banger. It is indeed a banger. Another thing I discovered was in November, when Andrew was opening for Jukebox the Ghost, Bora showed up, and they performed some Tally Hall songs together. So yeah. Something is brewing, I feel like. Or their tallies are getting comfortable doing new projects and stuff again, which is really cool, really rad, really swag. But yeah, and yeah, for one of the things from the Jukebox the Ghost concert performance, had one of the unreleased Edu songs from Andrew. So yeah, everyone seems to be up to something, perhaps. I would explode to see any of the tallies perform live, honestly. And it is really cool that right now Andrew is opening for Jukebox the Ghost. That is also another cool band. Unfortunately, I live nowhere close to that. But it's really rad that we live in this era where we've had the vinyl repressings, we've had the Tally Hall shirts, the Tally Hall U2s, the Hawaii Part 2 stuff again, finally. But yeah, and then we have just sort of these hints of news. It's probably the most active the Tally Hall fandom and Tally Hall associated acts have been in a long time. So that's pretty darn cool. Even if the band never, fully returns, I've still just been appreciative of everything that's been put out and the fact that it's just been, exponentially growing and cool stuff happening ever since I became a Tally Hall fan. This has been me mega rambling, but yeah, Tally Hall is cool. And thanks for listening. Goodbye.